playing Equity Bank this afternoon, and it's promising to be such a good match. We hope that you are able to join us live from Kasarani. My name is Emmanuel Yegon, and we are honored to bring you this match together with my colleague Florence Bosire. Asanteni sana. The match is serving off shortly.
Yes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon once again. This is a beautiful afternoon for these
What do you mean no sound? Mine nimechukua saa hii, nimechukua simu.
I think you should go. It's okay. Let's go.
Ni sawa?
Upande wa pili wa Equity Bank anajulikana kama Wilson Cherio. Watakia kila la heri. Let us enjoy this match. Maana ndio ladies and gentlemen, please of Kenya, Equity Bank.
And the match is underway. Thank you so much for those of you joining us on our live coverage. Prisons Kenya with that early lead on this first set of the match. They seem to have started strongly. Kimitai Mayo goes on to serve for the Kenya Prisons volleyball team. Prisons currently at the 4-point mark. Kimitai with that serve. Will it be? It's a blockout. It's a blockout. Equity having that point. Remember that these matches are coming to you live from the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. If you're joining us, tell us where you're watching us from. Ismail, this is the match I've been waiting for. Thank you so much for joining us. And Benson Nyeru, asante sana kwa kuungana na sisi from Machakos County. Solid block by the Equity Bank. Unfortunately, that ball goes out of play. Apologies for that technical hitch. Kindly confirm if you can hear us right now. We do appreciate your feedback, and we'll always aim to make things better for you. The ball is still on court. Prisons 5, Equity 2 points. And it's a service for the Equity side. Jairus with that pick, Kevin Mayo. Temos. Unfortunately, that ball is blocked. And it's another point for Equity Bank. It's going to be a jump serve. Easily picked by the former national team skipper. Temos successful in securing that point once again, despite failing to do that earlier on. Will it be? Solid block by Jairus. Keep course gay. As Prisons Kenya solidify their lead in this first set of the match. Both teams have had quite the stint in this fourth leg of the league. We can only wait to see how that works out for them in the tail end, because the finishing bit is what really counts, and you want to amass as many points as you can. Doreen Haemba watching from the Kenya Breweries. And may the best team win. Asante sana for that comment. Ruben, you're watching from Jamhuri Park. Thank you for tuning in. Benson Kipiegon unasema thank you for bringing this event live. I am behind Prisons Kenya. Thank you also for joining us, and all of you who are here to witness this match despite not being physically in Kasarani. Thank you for letting us bring to you this action. We only hope that you're going to enjoy the matches, and whatever team you support will emerge victorious. The ball is on court. Equity managing to bridge that gap. 5-7, just a 2-point lead for the Jailers. As Equity, actually that should be 6-7. Equity, Temos, the ball is still in play. Peter with that set, Jairus. And it's a successful block by Equity Bank. Managing to equalize. Managing to equalize 7-7. Well picked, Jairus. Still in play. Who will it be? And the youngster there. Equity refusing to give up. Who will it be? Temos. It's out of play. The crowd roaring behind Equity Bank. Solid fan base behind Equity Bank, who have just taken the lead, standing at 8 points against 7 of Kenya Prisons. Service served by Equity. Kevin Mayo, Jairus, a simple tip. The ball is still in play. Who will it be? The ball is still in play, Kevin. The youngster being trusted to deliver that point. It's still in play. Jairus. It is a point for Prisons Kenya. Prisons Kenya with the service. It's a float serve, a simple serve. Well picked. Mayo failing to pick that ball. Immediately regretting his actions. It's important to note that the match between TVC and Equity Bank yesterday ended with TVC taking the day in a 5-set thriller. Prisons securing their win yesterday against the National Forest Rangers. Not sure what that happened. There was a net violation. Currently, Equity leading at 10 points against 8 of Prisons. Or rather, Equity leading 10 points against just 8.
Equity refusing to give up.
Of Kenya Prisons. Kenya Prisons had initially started on a high.
The ball is still in play. Peter with that set, Jairus.
A timeout by Solom Nyange, our former player of
Kenya Prisons.
hoping to steer the team to
Equity.
victory. And hopefully they will be able
Ball is still in
to
play.
defend their league
Peter
title
with that set, Jairus.
for a second year.
Kangaja huenda yakaja. Wahenga ndio waliosema hii leo Equity Bank tayari wakiwa wamepigwa jana, leo wamekuja na wameleta vita magerezani. Looks like they are planning a prison break, these ones.
Well, not sure whether the prisons officer will let that happen.
Still in play, Mwema.
It's a simple
Gregory
spin.
spinning it.
Well picked, Mayo.
Chemos again with the option. Gregory picks it.
Ball is still in play.
Nice one. Very nice hit. Down the line. Very good hit for sure, but the direction is a little bit off. Just a little bit off.
A little bit off. I'm sure he was aiming for the line. And the turn of that hand being a little bit too much, sending that ball flying out of court.
Jambo zuri.
Mike Chemos.
Jambo zuri sana nafikiri kuona wachezaji wadogo ama wale ambao hawana ile tajriba wakiweza kucheza mchezo mzuri sana hapa. Chemos pale amecheza mchezo huu hata kule ughaibuni, lakini kuona mchezaji kama Gregory kwa mfano ambaye tuseme ndio mara ya kwanza akicheza katika ligi kuu. Kabla ya hapa amechezea yaitwaje ile timu kutoka Eldoret kabla ya kuungana na timu ya Equity. Ila anacheza vizuri sana.
Kiasi kingi sana cha pesa kuchukua kijana huyu kutoka kule.
Jairus Kipkosgei. He's at the service court. I'm sure the sufficient space in Kasarani, the pitch at Kasarani, is a welcomed relief considering that the Nyayo Stadium has a limitation.
Jairus there.
Peter Kabata, Mayo. Ball is still in play. There's a net
best
violation.
of hits, but there's a net violation there.
A lot of hard hits here at the Nyayo, at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. Performance literally depending on how powerful those hits are made. Jairus with yet another serve.
Siret picks it. What a hit. Hitting it off the hands of Kimtai and Mayo there.
It's a simple spin. Mayo tried to be witty and he almost lost it.
Quite a risk there.
It's quite the risk and it almost cost the team. The score standing at 12-12. Kimtai at the service court. It's going to be a jump serve or a possible jump float. He chooses a direct point to Equity Bank. A serve by Equity. Jairus easily picks it. The youngster from Prisons Kenya cementing that score very fast. Kevin Mayo with that serve.
The libero picks it on the other side, and the skipper Equity Bank.
Kama unarekodi video, tumia simu bila flashlight. Hello. Wenzangu hapo bila flashlight tafadhali. Zima flashlight.
Mayo.
Thank you very much.
Not the best service from Stephen Maluki, a youngster also featuring for the Kenya Prison Service for the first time in this league. He has shown to be a promising player when he settles, yet to do that in this match.
Sir Gregory there picking it. Mayo Jairus sends it flying out of court.
Equity maintaining that lead, 16-14.
Jairus being Makuto's partner, Kenya's team number 1 in beach volleyball.
They have really done well for themselves in the beach volleyball area, and equally helped the Kenya Prison Service in many ways, including securing the league title in the 2023-2024 season.
It nicely. Mwema still on play.
Picked.
Is it Mwema again?
Who will it be?
He's
Again.
like not happy.
Mayo, unsure of that ball, approaching it rather scared that it will be a hard hit. It turns out not to be, and again, he fails to pick.
17-15 in favor of Equity Bank.
Mwema with the service, easily picked. Mayo, solid block by Enoch Barasa of Equity Bank, stopping Kimutai Mayo right on his track. Mwema with that jump serve again. It's going to be a float serve. Jairus with that pick. Kevin Mayo. Chemos,
there's a net violation. They're donning jersey number 10 for Equity Bank.
And Chemos goes on to serve for Prisons Kenya. He is one of the most experienced players on court today, having played for both the national team, professional, and also Kenya Prisons.
Libero picks it nicely. Siret still in play. Siret again.
This time round.
Beautiful set from the back row, from by the opposite player, Sir Gregory Kiprono. And Siret with that quick finish, Elisha. Enoch Barasa goes to serve.
Kevin Mayo, Jairus
Again.
doesn't go across.
That ball doesn't cross to the other side of the net, and they hit the 20-point mark.
We could be looking at a possibility of jersey number 15, Kelvin Soita, coming on court in place of Jairus. And much as Jairus is struggling in his attacks, he is well trusted in his backward defense,
And
which
also
is a very important ingredient in forming a good left play.
Exactly, even the passing duty is there. I think he is a little bit more agile. The success rate is higher compared to the other outside hitters.
Again, you can never bring 100% of yourself on court.
When one thing is lagging, you want the other two or three skills
Prisons
to be working
securing
perfect.
their
That is why
against the.
that is what you call teamwork.
Chemos seems to be on form
Forest
today,
Rangers,
though,
not quite there,
but doing good for his side. The center position not quite aggressive as it should be, but we wait to see how that turns out.
Barasa with that service. Jairus again. Quite a short one. Gregory. It's a solid block by the Prisons Kenya side. Quite a short one. Easily picked by Gregory. And executing it. It's a solid block by
Rashid steps in place of Mayo. Not sure who's going to say that ball. Should it be received? And Jairus had one job to do.
fails in delivering that. Mayo steps back on court. Again, Jairus is yet to settle in this match.
He is yet to settle. Like I said, I am foreseeing a case where he may be substituted because there's a lacking in their attacks, the Kenya Prisons attacks today. Or is it that the Equity Bank have decided to have solid blocks? Again, another error
Ball goes out
in
of court.
attack. Stephen Maluki failing to deliver that point for the Kenya Prison service.
Service by the Equity Bank setter.
Yo, Maluki, net touch.
Another net violation. 23-17. 23-17. Equity.
Equity as 23 serving. Prisons Kenya 17 receiving. The ball goes out of court.
Equity setter. But I think they have some space to dance. Equity. A
They
solid
do have
lead.
sufficient space. With just 2 scores remaining for them to pocket this first set of the match.
Mwema with that service. Gregory Kiprono.
It's almost as if there's no block. Regan Otieno and Kevin Mayo. Literally, it's like it's a free attack over the net.
Gregory Kiprono making his presence felt on court. Player donning jersey number 15 for Equity Bank. What a way to get to the set point. Siret Elisha.
That P.
A body shot to the libero. Great opportunity. Thanks to also the space that's available here. Mugo and Gregory make a run for it, but it's not quite sufficient.
Kevin Mayo with that service. Mwema receives it. Mwema again. Ball is still in play. Not so sure.
And the libero finishes it.
25-19.
What a start to this match. I think it's a statement owing to the performance they had yesterday, Equity Bank. They have not come to play. Their bank was robbed yesterday and they've sort of fortified their security today. I hope this Equity end of the match. It's a matter of wait and see.
It's a matter of wait and see, and it's upon Prisons Kenya And we're back with the start of the second set. Equity running away with the first set, 25-19. And starting off the second set at a high.
The captain leading from the front there. Cheruriot.
Not quite sure what is happening in the prison's camp today.
It's a prison break, and the wardens are left to wonder. Very dedicated libero there for Equity Bank. Solid hit by Chemos there.
Kevin Mayo at the service court. Actually, Ty Mayo, the other Mayo on court. And it's going to be a float serve. Is it picked by the libero? Will it be?
What an attack! Pipe attack, nicely done by Elisha.
The youngster Regan, I believe, Otieno, not quite in sync with the swift attacks from Equity Bank, failing to block those.
Another solid block by Gregory Kiprono there for Equity Bank. It's almost like the safe is fortified enough. There is no money haste this afternoon.
Absolutely none. The service by
Alicia Siret, and nicely picked by. That was Jaira speaking nicely. But,
Maluki with that attack. The other youngster on the Kenya Prisons volleyball team.
Mayo with that service. Gregory.
Not sure whether that ball went across. He did not.
4 touches. Failed to cross the other side of the net. He's in disbelief. His mouth in his hands. Sir Gregory.
Mayo once again with the service.
From Moy University. Mayo again.
Well picked. Again, Maluki punishing Equity for that error in reception.
That overpass by the libero, causing harm. It's 4-3 in favor of Equity Bank.
4-3.
Siret
still in play.
The libero isn't quite able to. It's the first time out. We are seeing a very early one from Equity.
Equity calling the first timeout by their coach, Patrick Owino, one of the best players in the Kenya men's volleyball team, formerly featuring Mayo once again. The former Kenya Commercial Bank men's team. I don't think you know that there was a Kenya Commercial Bank men's team.
I think
well played.
when that team was existing, I was struggling to learn my ABCs.
Well, for your information, the assistant coach, Kenya Prisons, was a member of that team. The coach, Equity Bank, was a member of that team at one point. Also the coach, KDF. A lot of coaches, the former coach, who is the current coach, Kenya Pipeline Company, also featured alongside Paul Bitop, the assistant president, or rather vice president, Kenya Volleyball Federation. It was a team to watch. Jairas with that
nice hit by Mwema there.
Kevin Mayo, Chemos
Still in play. Quite an attempt by Siret there, but it's not enough. The defense mounted there also. They're sort of getting closer to the safe.
Slowly but surely.
Iwapo unaungana nasi basi tambua kwamba hii ni mechi ya 3 ya siku ya leo.
Peter Kabata, Mayo, the bus handle.
Na tatizo pale. Ni mechi ya 3 ya siku ya leo. Kutakuwepo na moja nyingine kati ya Kenya Ports Authority ama timu ya Bandari wakichuana na timu ya GSU ama ukipenda sana kwa lugha ya Kimombo General Service Unit. Walinda usalama. Mambo ya ndani yale.
Kevin.
Well, just a lazy touch there.
Well, a case of mistiming of that ball. Mayo not yet who he is. Don't know whether we'll be seeing an entry of Mwandori, the second setter for Kenya Prisons.
We just might. Oh, another miss.
Maintains. Who will it be? Aluki.
And
ball goes out of
libero. Libero there, taking all the hits today.
As he should, really.
Yep.
He's called to do exactly that. That is what he's called to do.
An entertaining afternoon for sure. And this auditorium is filling up. What an incisive hit. Cross court by Gregory Kiprono of Equity Bank, beating Jairus. He goes to serve Gregory. Gotten to seeing him
easily picked
with that signature jump serve. It's on court. Hits the very tip there of the court. For a bit, Gregory hoped it was out of court. But
unfortunately, it wasn't.
The experience, I think, that Chemos comes with. He's on display this afternoon.
Regan Otieno with
libero.
That serve. Again, failing to
Barasa there beating Kimtai. It's a very interesting match, this one. 6-9.
6-9 in favor of Kenya Prisons. Mwema with a float serve.
From Administration Police. Another one on court. Barasa not able. Together it's Siret there, unable to stop that. The gentleman is having time of his life.
A field day, really. Enjoying
and solid hit. Quick succession there from the passing to the attacking. Mugo sees an opportunity in the middle there, and Kimtai is left flat-footed. He goes to serve Barasa.
Enoch Barasa with the service. So float serve. Maluki picks it. Will it be Chemos?
And he sends it flying, Chemos.
Immediately apologizing to Kevin Mayo. That was a perfect set.
I think he had an opportunity with that diagonal. He decides to go straight on the line.
And I think judging from how the backward defense for Equity has been working.
Not the best block. I think Mugo there hesitated a bit. And his captain left alone to defend.
Jairus Skip Kosgei, the former skipper, the Wafalme Stars, serves for Prisons Kenya.
The libero playing nicely. The other libero
was going out.
The other libero raising his hand in a bid to catch that ball. Unfortunately, sending it flying way out of court.
Kennedy Mugo serves for Equity. Jairus picks it. Kevin Mayo. Mwema.
Youngster again.
Mwema, actually Maluki.
Kevin Mugo. Just a step to the left too far. Maluki again.
Maluki, the youngster, showing a bit of who he is and what he's made of.
You have Maluki and you have Otieno there in that front court. Youngsters who are playing really well for the Prisons Kenya side. Again, testament to the gap left by Makuto and Dennis Esokon, and the fact that Prisons Kenya is actually getting new young players and fielding them, I think allowing them to showcase what they have. Siret again, flat-footed, very slow reactions by Siret. This is the second one we are seeing this afternoon.
And Maluki delivering that point beautifully for Prisons Kenya. Kevin Mayo still serving.
Are we seeing a 5-setter, Florence?
We might be looking at a 5-setter if your theory of a winning side.
Maluki stopping Gregory Kiprono.
And that signature dance.
Prisons with a signature dance.
Whenever they get a block point.
They seem to be getting their mojo back, Prisons. And it's a beautiful game to watch, I think, having lost the first set in that fashion. Siret, is it?
Hugo.
Again, confirmation, straight down line. Straight down that line. Gregory Kiprono with that beautiful hit down the line. Couldn't be stopped by the Prisons Kenya defense. Captain on that very long diagonal. Again, Gregory and Barasa there, unable to stop Chemos. And again, Elisha Siret caught off guard. He is not played his best from the backcourt, Siret. And that gap continues to grow. The libero picks it nicely. Barasa. With that hit through the middle. 12-15. Gregory, very nice service. Chemos, Siret this time around catches it. Mwema has it, and there is a net touch by Otieno, or is it Mayo there? Mambo yanaendelea kubadilika hapa.
Mambo yanachemka. Tunavyoona
ni 13-15. Equity Bank catching up pretty quickly. Gregory Kiprono with that service, looking at that diagonal, catching Maluki. Oh, he sends it flying.
Desperate attempt to make that point. It did look like it was rather low. Mike Chemos having that conversation with Kevin Mayo. Like I said, Kevin Mayo.
Gregory Kiprono, that service, looking at that diagonal, catching Maluki.
The appearance.
Oh, he sends it flying.
Sol Masabash might be considering that, because if Equity runs away with this second set, we both know that it's going to be literally not impossible but difficult to come back from that.
Siret this time around catches GSU is playing next against Kenya Ports Authority. Asante sana Jacob San, Veronica Mudhamo, Kevo Jagwa, Benson Kipyegon, Doreen Haimba, Rubens Lolu, Apio Immaculate, Nelson Nelta, Wellington Okol, Benson Njeru Wasira na Ismail Some. Asanteni sana kwa kuungana nasi. Remember to hit that share button pamoja na ile ya kusubscribe. Hapana mtu yeyote pale. There is an island of sorts, and Chemos tips that ball over. It's a very easy point.
Sometimes you don't
taken.
have to use a lot of energy.
It's a combination of the power and wit, like we said, that sort of wins you these matches.
Well, Veronica Mudhama will be sharing the league standings by the end of today.
Another one straight down that line by Gregory Kiprono.
Mwema still serving, formerly of the Administration Police volleyball team.
I'm sure he was watching in disbelief as his team was hammered in the morning.
I'm sure he was. Quite the sensation back then when he was featuring for AP Kenya. the reason why he got that call up.
Chemos again. It is in play.
Will it be
Gregory
Chemos
picks it
once
nicely.
again?
Still in play by Gregory. Sirat. Easy spin. Chemos again.
A simple
It's a tip. Still in play. Sirat. And yes, he does it. Beautiful rally.
The bankers are
Easy spin.
Chemos is second of this match. Systems working.
Still in play. Gregory corner picking 2 consecutive loose balls. And Sirat able to convert that again twice.
Peter Kabata. It was out.
That ball was flying out of
out.
court. But you had better taken the risk
Then let it
than
land.
just let it land and take the blame anyway. Gregory with the opportunity from the backcourt.
Ball is still in play.
Mayo
Peter
there with
Kabata.
that.
The
It's an easy
simple
spin
set
for Maluki.
was out.
Oh, I assumed it would be a simple spin. He decides to pump in some power. And he sends that ball flying out of court. It's 17-17.
17-17 from a previous 4-point lead by the Kenya Prison Service.
Nelta anasema Gregory is on fire. He's played really well. Maluki picks it from below there. Again, failure by the setter there to even move an inch. Leaving the captain alone. Battle it out with Kim Tai there in the middle. Tujuze basi unatazama kutoka ya wapi, na anaendelea kukuletea mechi hizi kwa njia mbashara. Jairus sends that ball flying.
Also tell us your predictions for this match and the match to come. Doreen Kaemba anasema hii game haimpi amani. She's on her way to come and see it live and direct. Thank you so much for
Maluki.
the encouragement.
Easy spin.
Exactly.
The libero and Mwema there
Unexpected.
failing to communicate. Gregory encourages them that that is it's water under the bridge. Look at the other option.
There we have Kimutai with that serve.
Siret.
Easily picked. Mugo again.
And it's an easy tip again. It's not all about the force or the power behind the ball, as long as you get a point home.
Okelo, asante sana, great job. Yegon and Bosire. Ismail anasema seems unpredictable, but Equity are fired up. Indeed they are. They came waiting for blood.
Siret, Jairus,
Kevin Mayo.
Maluki.
Maluki with that error.
Like firing, shooting at your own leg, eh?
It's an own goal, quite literally.
He sort of handcuffed himself,
But
to the chains.
think about it. He's still a youngster. Some
So
of
he's
this
allowed some room
challenges.
of error, yeah?
comes with the territory. This is top flight volleyball in the country. And being a youngster.
Again.
Mayo.
Oh! Another shot at the foot by Mayo there.
A team timeout by Sol Masaba, the coach, flight volleyball in the Kenya Prison Service, and being a youngster.
It's 21-19 now. Again.
Equity having a I think Kenya Prisons are rather
Another
playing
shot at the
rather
foot.
careful. Being careful not to make a lot of mistakes, and that is where you go wrong.
Exactly, that's where a lot of mistakes happen. Stephen Korir unasema kazi safi, asante sana. Samuel Morioki anasema it's a good game to watch and you're watching from Isiolo. Thank you very much. Call Jos unasema this match is thrilling.
Samuel Morioki anasema a good game to watch, watching from Isiolo once again. Stephen Korir anasema kazi safi. Of Kola Francis, Akele at Changamwe Volleyball Grounds watching this game on YouTube. Very interesting. Thank you for joining us, Akele.
Maluki again, failing to deliver that. Siret. A little too far on the backcourt. It's happened before.
Well, Kevin Maina makes an observation saying Equity will win. Looking at the tables, Equity and KPA are in trouble. Indeed, both teams are in trouble. We don't know who is going to qualify for the playoffs. And even if they do, who will finish on top? The net
hits it.
Hits.
Way out of court. Mugo there. Not the best set, if you ask me. Mbaluka James Kimondio, a very good friend. Nasema kazi safi sana. I regret missing this game. Work engagements.
Kevin.
Pole sana kaka.
Mugo.
Ila we are here to bring it to you.
And it's a point.
Mwema taking advantage of Chemosi's hands.
And we are at 22 against 19. 21-22.
I think they let go of that because of that lead with that hit by there was one drop that Siret could not pick it, and then Gregory hit it on the net. So they gave away the advantage they had. Lisa anasema tough game.
Chemos. It's going to be Chemos. Definitely Chemos. It's a point.
Another one. 22-22.
22-22.
James
Reasons
Mutinda
best not lose this
anasema
set.
watching live from Mutawala. Go Equity. Sol making another change, I think. Maluka steps out. He said
Maluki steps out. In comes Kelvin Soita, another youngster for Kenya Prison Service. It's proving to be a tough pose, fitting into the shoes of Elfas Makuto.
Certainly.
And Dennis Esokon.
Libero picks it nicely. Squarely on court, Barasa.
23-22.
Bungoma anasema wanahumicha following from Bungoma. Lisa and Delani. Kevin Maina anasema volleyball ni ngumu.
Well, it's Gregory, the day's sensation at the service court. This man has proven to be difficult to contain.
Oh, the best pick again by Maluki there.
Chemos.
Nice one by Gregory.
Gregory once again. It's Gregory.
He does it. Still in play.
Who will it be? Peter with that finish.
Still in play. Barasa.
Going to cause them.
Still in play.
There's a struggle at the net. Mwema.
And what a game.
Set point.
Crucial play. Very beautiful. Oh, the best pick again. Extremely nice one by Gregory.
This again. To what? Well, definitely the fans are not disappointed. Slowly trickling in by the start of the GSU game. We're expecting a full pack.
They have all the reasons to be here.
Jairus once again.
Jairus again hesitates. Still in play.
Ball is still in play.
It is still in play. And it's not the best handling, but it is extremely sensational to watch this match.
Very exciting match, this one.
What an opportunity there. 23-24.
23, Rashid steps in. Well, it's time to bring in a bit of experience. Joash also stepping in.
Boash from TVC?
Boash, I beg your pardon. From TVC, we saw an instance where he had the same responsibility of serving, but it didn't really turn out to be what it is. Kim Baluka, thank you so much. Nice hearing your voice, Bosire. Asante sana. Thank you for tuning in. Boash
I hope
has one job.
I hope he does it.
and one job only. He does.
Nicely
the job.
done.
Defense. Ball is still in
Still in
play.
play.
Will it be Jairus?
And again, Siret.
24.
Siret fails at playing that ball from the backcourt. 24-24.
24.
I think the fans have found reason and meaning in being here physically.
Absolutely.
And I think they are very integral part of this game.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a very entertaining match. He served it on the net. Boy, he's been asked to come and do one job.
One job only.
He delivered in the first round.
Again, his intention was good. The execution bit is what didn't really
Rashid,
work out.
as is commonly referred to, steps out. Chemos comes back on court.
For Prisons Kenya squarely lies on the shoulders of Mike Chemos. He has been consistent in his attacks. We wait to see whether he delivers.
Maluki
Has to be Chemos. Chemos
still in play. Oh, there was an option there. They don't take it. Equity.
Chemos goes on to serve. Not sure how effective he has been from the back court.
Well, we wait and see. Thank you so much for those of you who are watching from different parts of this country and also abroad. I'm aware there are those who are watching from Australia, others from Japan, others from Bungoma. Hapa nyumbani. Pigwa! Gregory Kiprono. Cheering his team on. Gregory.
The scores.
Volleyball is a very interesting game for Sire.
25. It's a very interesting game, if you ask me. Not the easiest to play, by the way.
Stephen Korir is saying it is Chemos versus Gregory.
Maluki, Kevin.
And it is done. They do it. Equity Bank. The captain, Seruyat Wilson. What a way to do it, Equity. He's saying it is Chemos versus Gregory. They continue to support their self Equity. And it is no money haste this afternoon. They do it.
The prisons officers looking down,
dropping his head there
down, dropping
for that.
the head. This is rather unexpected.
Very expensive mistake.
They are the defending champions of the National League.
Ndivyo hali ilivyo, wapenzi watazamaji, kutoka sehemu yote ile ambayo unatazama mechi hii baina ya benki ya Equity na wana magereza ama ukipenda sana Prisons Kenya. Na Equity Bank wana seti mbili, magereza hawaja bahatika kupata seti hata moja,
jambo ambalo linakusikitisha sana
kwao.
Kumbuka kwamba hao ndio mabingwa watetezi wa kombe hili la ligi kuu ya volleyball Kenya.
Na ya kwamba ni awamu ya 4 ya msururu wa michuano ya kitaifa ya volleyball kwa wanaume. Trailblazers Generation nasema mimi ni Prisons damu, hapa nina tension. Isaac Onyango unauliza Lester yuko wapi wa Equity? Nafikiri yuko pale kwenye bench anasubiri tu atakapoitwa ataingia. Ishmael Some unasema Korom, yani it is tough. Na kikweli matarajio yalikuwa
anasema it's literally Chemos versus Gregory.
Experience versus talent.
Not sure whether I agree with that. Both are talent.
Yes, but you see, one is more experienced than the other.
Maluki
has started. That's new talent, just like Gregory.
Yes, the key word is new.
Oh, highlight new.
Yes.
Underline. Golden.
Kevin Bayo with that service for Prisons Kenya. They will need this set if they are to have a lifeline in this
Gregory
match.
Kiprono beating Chemos there. Tunasonga vizuri sana. Asanteni sana kwa kuungana nasi tunapoendelea kuwaletea mechi hizi moja kwa moja kutoka hapa Kasarani. Wachezaji wa General Service Unit pamoja na wenzao wa Bandari wameanza kuondoka kwenda kujiandaa kwa ajili ya mechi itakayofuata kati ya timu hizo mbili. Chemos pia anakamatwa kwa mara nyingine. Wilson Cheriot pamoja na Gregory Kiprono. Modesta Chepchirchir, you are watching behind the curtain. TG anaulizia Mwandori yuko wapi? Anakwenda anapiga ule mpira, Maluki unakwenda nje. Mwandori yuko pia kwenye safu ya wale ambao ni wachezaji wa kusubiri tu,
wanatarajiwa kuingia uwanjani kwa muda usiokuwa mrefu, wakiendelea na anayoyafanya uwanjani.
Wasema ni mchezo anafanya. Libero picks it.
Mchezoni Mwema
is not very clinical with that one. Hits it on the hand of Maluki, I think.
Well, there was a limited space. If you ask me, that ball didn't go all the way to the end. His best chance at scoring a point would be a touch out. Maluki, not quite. Mwema.
I think he does it again. The setter there has Gregory on the opposite, and Mwema hasn't been able to convert that score. Hapa nyuma ya kati ni wapi kwa Chepchirchir Modesta? Anasema anatazama akiwa nyuma ya curtain.
Well, that clearly signifies a lot of tension. Tafadhali kunywa maji, ama tutasema kwa njia ya Kikenya kunywa tu maji.
Hapana, weka kwa roho.
Weka kwa lungs.
Wewe akikohoa inatoka. Good job by the commentators. Igona Mbosira, asante sana Modesta. Kindly share the link. Waliki wengine waje. Maluki.
Well said.
Jairo
with the point.
Rains in hard on Barasa and Mwema there. It's 4-4 I think now.
4-4. Boash, or is it Joash?
Boash now.
Boash serving. Unfortunately, he did lose that critical serve.
Benson.
Hopefully now that it's still early in the set, he will do better.
Benson Kipiego na anasema kutangulia sio kufika. Maluki anapatiwa tena fursa. Libero anayo.
Desperate attempts there. Chemos.
Another dodge. You will regret it.
Another dodge.
Oh, they do not regret it yet.
Has to be Chemos. It is Chemos.
Chemos. Bado lipo. Opportunity for Gregory. And boy, does he deliver. Jairus biting his finger. Kim Tai in disbelief.
Gregory has been on fire.
Festus anasema all the best team Equity Bank. Ni mechi ya kusisimua kikweli. 5-4.
Maluki, Kevin.
It's a headshot.
And a very strong one at that.
Barasa being on the receiving end of that headshot.
Mike. This set is a must win for Prisons Kenya.
And a must defend for Equity. Pigwa.
Still in play. Chemos.
Maluki. Ni kuaga tu.
Well, that's really not sufficient enough to send that ball across the net.
Ya kuokoa mpira ule. Haijawa ya kutosha sana. Maluki again. Is it the best handling? It's
Not
not.
sure what the
Maluki.
judgment would be.
I think not the best passing and also not the best handling by Mayo there.
Definitely not either of the two.
Jairus, desperate attempt to get a block touch.
Well, I can see a few players from Prisons Kenya warming up.
Chemos. Oh, the easiest tip. Oh,
Will it be Jairus?
Jairus. The setter. Gregory. The attempt is to get that block touch. They have a conversation there with the setter, Baluka.
He's rooting for the underdogs. I didn't know that Equity are the underdogs.
The underdogs in this case are
He's
Prisons.
rooting for them. So much anxiety and adrenaline indeed. It's an
Beautiful.
action-packed
Look at
match.
that. Maluki.
Beautiful coordination between Hugo
And Barasa there.
and Barasa.
Usimwamshe alalai. Ukimwamsha utalala wewe. Ndio hengo aliyosema sio mimi. Libero pale anakwenda anauchukua. Maluki. Mpira rahisi sana ule unapigwa. Anakosa kuchukua Equity. Mabadiliko.
Stone.
Jina lake haswa.
Jina lake
kamili. Jina la serikali, jina la kitaifa. Nambari 5 mgongoni. Mwema Pixit. Unachukuliwa vibaya ule. Maluki. Anapatikana Maluki. Mabadiliko mengine yaja. Chemos anaondoka. Anaingia
Rashid anajulikana kama Sila Kipruto
na Stone.
Stone anajulikana kwa majina kamili kama Timothy Kipruto.
Tazama.
Wote ni Kipruto. Was doing a beautiful job. The first hit in this match. We are used to seeing him getting just to serve.
8-9.
Kevin Mayo with that service. Prisons trailing at 8 points to 9 of Equity.
Siret, not the best pick again.
Siret once again.
Alifanya kosa akairekebisha mwenyewe. Playing from the backcourt, of course, that beautiful pipe there. Getting that block touch. Back to that 2-point lead. Equity Bank. Wanasema benki liko imara.
Benki liko imara kwa sasa.
Kwa sasa.
Hatuna
lakini idara ya kurekebisha na haki haijaweza kubadilisha mchezo wao. Timu hii ya kurekebisha na haki, si ndivyo mnavyosema?
Kurekebisha na haki.
ninyi wana magereza.
Na tunaenda kuwarekebisha.
Ila hamhitaji kuwarekebisha, mnahitaji kurekebisha mchezo wenu.
Hauwezi leta vita.
Inapaswa mrekebisha mchezo wenu.
Mayo.
Kazi nzuri kwa Kipruto mmoja. Wow! Bado upo mchezo.
Rashid.
Libero pale anamkosoa mwenzake wakati bado mchezo unaendelea. Angeuchukua ule mpira kisha amrekebishe, sio?
Nadhani
anakosea pale libero.
Ule msisimko ambao unaambatana na mechi hii ni vigumu kueleza.
Bingwa yuko Changamwe, anasema watu wa Changamwe wanashabikia Equity. Raisi anasimama sehemu mbaya. 10-11 nafikiri kama sijakosea. Kazi nzuri kwa Kipruto mmoja. Bado upo mchezo.
Jairus with a beautiful hit.
Rashid.
Libero pale anakwenda serve. Libero anauchukua. Pigwa.
Another good attempt. Who will it be? Rashid. Not the best set.
Unachukuliwa vibaya. Kakasirika sana yule Boash. Ila hasara. Pia wahenga walisema yangu ni kurudia tu. Wenyewe wanasema shughuli ni nyingi, masaa ndio machache.
Mambo ni mengi, masaa ndio machache.
Mengi haswa. And if you think that this match is entertaining, just remember that there is an even more entertaining match coming up against General Service Unit. Hayupo mtu yeyote pale. Kuna nafasi kubwa sana. Na wale wangwana wa Equity Bank wameona sehemu ya kuwekeza.
13-11. Well, things are not really looking up for
Gregory
the Kenya Prisons service.
Kuna mtu pale.
An error.
Ipigwe. Pigwa. Kosa ni lenu. Pigwe kwa makosa yenu wenyewe.
Things are not really looking up.
Kosa lazima lije na adhabu. Ile adhabu sasa imekuja. Kuna mtu pale. Haki imetendeka, mnasema kurekebisha na haki. Haki imetendeka pale.
Sina uhakika kama hiyo ni haki.
Kosa alilofanya ni kuchukua ule mpira vibaya.
Jairus.
Haya, ameupiga tena ukaondoka. Ila refa anasema mpira wenyewe umeguzwa.
Na Mungu amekubali
kosa lake.
Sila Kipruto.
Usimwamshe alalae, ukimwamsha utalala wewe.
Utalala wewe mwenyewe.
Sila Kipruto anauchukua. Pigwa. Mwema.
Above.
Anatenda mema kwa timu yake Mwema.
Above Kevin.
Mayo pale anasalia kama ameshika wavu.
I think it's about time that that change happens.
We've seen what delayed changes does to a team. Still in play again, Gregory not able to pick it. And I think Jairus is taking advantage of Mugo's short block. But also on the other side, on the backcourt, Gregory should have noticed already that there is that challenge because he hasn't been able to pick those balls.
Well, judging from how they've been playing, the backcourt defense has really been solid on the side of Equity Bank. Despite that...
pale pia hapana mtu. Ni kama Kimtai atarejea uwanjani Kimtai.
Unfortunate that this keeps happening.
Kevin Maina anasema this league is for KPA and Equity and it will be end of an era for the Forces side. Haya, Karienya anasemaje pale?
Amon Karienya anasema Prisons wanarekebishwa bila haki.
Maluki, beautiful hit again. Siret caught flat-footed. Not been very efficient from the backcourt, Siret.
And it is upon Stone to make that service, making his first appearance in this match on the third set. Mugo.
Siret, pigwa. Amon Karinya anasema Prison wanarekebishwa bila haki. Sio mambo yangu. Ujumbe ndio ule pale.
Nilishasoma huo.
Nashindwa mbona husomi hiyo.
Nikauelewa kwa undani.
Ujumbe huo hujausoma.
Kumbuka kwamba mchezo haujakamilika mpaka ukamilike.
Sijakataa, ila makosa ambayo yanafanyika hapa yanahitaji kurekebishwa. Maluki. Bado upo.
Ila
on the other side again.
Mchezo bado.
Still in play. Mwema. There is nobody.
And a possible, not sure whether Peter Kibata is okay.
Time out by Prisons Kenya.
Time out by Prisons Kenya.
Kurekebishwa bila haki. Ndivyo alivyosema Karienye. Good commentary. You are such a vibe. Anasema Samuel Muriuki, asante sana.
Asante sana Simon.
18-14. 18-14. You will help me in proving this theory, Florence, that for matches that have high expectations, it's very likely that somebody loses that set, that match, 3-0.
And actually, the favorites are always the ones losing these matches.
Exactly.
You come with a set mind that a specific team will be taking the match. Then there's a, should I call it pleasant surprise for the winning team and disappointment for the favorite? Again, it only goes to show how competitive the league, men's league is, and what is to be expected in the future. I hope this translates to the performance also in the national team, seeing as these players who feature in the national team come from these league teams that are participating in the league matches, both in Division 1 and Division 2.
Certainly, and I hope we are going to see new faces in the National League soon enough. Elvis Anyanga anasema Equity is taking cover of the Prisons. Anakwenda kuserve Mayo as they make a little adjustments on court. Mambo yanakwenda ndivyo sivyo.
Mambo yanachemka
kwa timu hii ya Prisons Kenya. Mayo anakwenda kuserve. The libero picks it nicely.
Mugo.
Pigwa.
Well,
very quick point for the captain there.
Jairus hesitating to go for that ball. I'm not sure why he did that. Again, it has been difficult to preempt or realize where these hits are coming from, seeing as Mugo is doing a great job at splitting these blocks.
Siret
that service.
Maluki. Yachukuliwa.
The libero.
There is absolutely no one there. Wash holding his hands.
Well, these are literally careless mistakes. And I'm not sorry for using the word careless.
They are being punished for that.
Giving out simple
kurekebishwa na haki. Kumbuka.
Chemos should be coming back on court. Jairus
is not the best pick.
Rashid.
Oh, what a way to do it. The captain's way to do it. The leader's way to do it. Wilson Cheriot Kumbuka doing it for his team. Leading from the front.
Well, Kenya Prisons Jairus not
Rashid. Kelvin Maina anasema I stand by my word. Equity na KPA are a force to reckon with. Hold your thought, Kelvin, because
not sure about
there is a match that is coming up
that KDF has been putting up of late.
Anasema KPA actually.
KPA, of course. KPA and Equity both trading on dangerous grounds. I'm not sure who will be leaving who to take the fourth position in the top 4 teams in the country.
Watu wa Changamwe wanasema hii imeenda na Equity.
Hii imeenda na Equity. Again, it's not over until it's over.
Prison break hii hapa.
We might be looking at a pleasant or rude surprise, depending on which side of the court you're looking at it from.
Remember,
Nonetheless, Equity have the upper hand.
Are the 20 past the 20-point mark to 21?
Really, we've been seeing comebacks from 18-23.
With the way they are playing, Prisons Kenya cannot mount a comeback.
And it's a serve out of court.
Siret
17,
giving away the 16th point.
Maluki is serving.
Will we see a comeback? Can they give us a comeback?
Really, we hope to.
Can they delay the inevitable?
It's out of court.
They seem to be aiming at that, delaying the inevitable.
Or changing the result.
Or changing the course of the whole match for sure.
Maluki with another serve. Easily
Easy.
picked.
Mwema. Oh, confirm it. And Jairus stands no chance there.
22.
A level of trust there between 22-17. Mambo kangaja huenda yakaja. Wahenga tu sio mimi.
Maji yamezidi unga eh?
Yani kama umekwenda kuomba unga kisha
Maluki
maji mengi. Siret pale kwa mara ya kwanza ameweza kucheza mchezo mzuri.
Boas. Chemos.
Away. Chemos hasn't shown any leadership in this match, unfortunately.
I think he did start on a good note.
In the first set.
Only that Equity realized that and made sure to frustrate the effort.
23-17.
Unfortunately, that
yachukuliwa vizuri ile.
was the end of
Siret anamwona Gregory. Mpira wenyewe uko nje. Good attempt lakini
18-23.
things are falling apart on Magereza, says Amon Karienye. Alisema mnarekebishwa bila haki.
Boas, that's
Wana Magereza pigwa. Hapana aliye pale.
Set point?
Set point for Equity Bank.
Set point Equity 18.
6 points.
Well, a comeback from that would be miraculous.
I wait for that miracle.
Well, I believe in miracles. I don't know about you.
I do. But there's reality and there are dreams. They need to wake up from the
I
dream.
think that is why they are called miracles, no? They are beyond your wildest imagination.
You need to have faith for those miracles to happen.
And faith, I do.
Faith without action is dead. There's no action here.
Well, I'm not going to argue on that.
Libero.
Not the best performance.
Ikafa. Bado kuna net pale.
Touch.
Benson Kipiegon gives up. Anasema we try again next time.
Mugo comes on court. Chemos.
You are still hopeful, waiting for a miracle. Someone has given up. Anasema we try again next time.
But the Bible says faith as little as a mustard seed
can be able to move mountains.
No, it's
Anakosea bado.
Another step.
They continue to delay the inevitable. Prisons 2024
at 20. Well, it's a
bado
shot,
kazi.
A long shot.
Bado kazi.
Still possible.
Chemos, libero. Pigwa. Pigwa sana.
Set to leave.
Wakapigwa
Unfortunate.
na kupigwa sana.
Very unfortunate turn of events.
It's unfortunate for Prisons.
Unfortunate because they're the defending champions. You cannot afford to lose a match 3-0. Very disappointing.
Kelvin Maina anasema
a good day for
Yegon na Flo mnachekesha watching from Mombasa. Asante sana. Na kisha msibanduke.
Msibanduke, mechi itakayofuata ni mechi ya kukata na shoka.
Hata kama ni ya kukata na panga, kazi bado yaja.